Hey everyone, it's Birdie. Welcome to my Stampin' Up studio. Today we are going to make this sweet little card, and it is from the bundle set Gathered Wheat. So you get the stamps, and you also can get the dies that come with it, or you can buy them separately too. And they are in the mini catalog. So the things that we're going to use today are, and also the Labels Aglow set again. So let me put those out of the way. So we will be using vanilla cardstock, an 8.5 by 5.5. Also vanilla cardstock, 5 1/8 by 4 inch. And with the Labels Aglow, a sentiment tag, but with the vanilla cardstock. And then we're also going to be using this designer paper. I just love that. We're going to use the black and white side, but look on the other side. Isn't that sweet? I love that too, but it was too much for this card, so we're sticking with the black and white. Oh, and you'll need 5 1/4 by 4 1/8 of this, and 2 inch by 4 1/4. Okay, and I'll put that, all the information in the description below for you, so you don't have to worry about writing everything down. So these are the cards that we're making. I thought they were very sweet. You can use them whenever, not just for the fall or Thanksgiving. You're always thankful for something, right? I am. I'm always thankful for something. Okay, also I did the envelope, and I'll show you at the end. I just put a few of the sprigs, the dusting, and then the wheat sprigs on there. But for the card, we're just going to take our 8.5 by 5.5, fold it right down the middle. Okay, and then we're just going to put a dusting of the little splatters that they have in these kits. I just love when they add these. They're perfect to me. Get that on there. Let me wipe it off. Okay. So with this card, I used the color, the Stampin' Pad Crumb Cake, but I'm going to try a darker color, the Soft Suede, just so you can see the difference. And I want to see the difference too. I tend to go towards a monotone look, but we'll see what it looks like. So see, you get this little dusting stamp. I'm going to use the crumb cake though for that. Okay. And I'm just going to sporadically stamp this on. It's kind of hard to see if you get everything because the color's so light, but we will see. Here we go. I'm going to turn this in different directions. You don't want it to be the same direction every time, because then you'll get a line, and you definitely don't want that. So I'm just going, I'm not going to completely cover the card, but I'm just kind of making it, I kind of want to leave the top open. Okay, so there we have that. And now I'm going to pull in the designer paper. This is called Perfectly Penciled Designer Series stock, and it's in the main catalog. I just, all the pieces are black and white, and they're just beautiful. So we're just going to lay that right there. Oh, it looks like I actually cut that a little big. I'll fix that after we glue it on. So I'm using my Stampin' Seal, not still, don't still, Stampin' Seal. And I'm just going to place that right at the bottom, line that up, because once you stick it on, that stuff really works, I'm telling you. So I'm going to go ahead and just cut that. should really have cut that straight with my cutting board. That's okay. Just so I could show you how to make this card. Okay, and then I went ahead and stamped already the wheat bundle. That's with soft suede. And then I did a couple of the wheat stalks. And I went ahead and stamped them, and then I already cut them out with the embossing and stamping tool, the cutting tool. Okay, so before I glue this on, I want to take a little bit of the linen thread. This is one of the best things you can buy from Stampin' Up. It just always adds a little something to your cards, and it's subtle, and it's sweet, and especially since this is more of a nature card. I wanted to kind of give it a little nature look. Okay, so I just wrap that around. Now I'm going to tie it in a bow. Nothing perfect. Kind of want it to be just natural. All right. Well, there we go. I'm going to cut some of this off. That's too long. Let's cut some of that off. Now, you can leave it just like that, see, and put it on your card, or you can add the black and white ribbon. And obviously I added the black and white ribbon, so I'm going to go ahead and do that again. I cut about 11 inches. I didn't measure that time, but the first time I measured it, it was about 11 inches. Okay, so I'm just going to tie a loose bow with my ribbon. This is a very fast card too. You don't have to spend a lot of time. I want to bring that down here. Okay, so there we have that. I'm going to cut some of that off because it's too long. Okay. And then I'm going to take my wheat stalks, and I am going to cut off the last couple of leaves that are sticking out, because I'm going to stick it through the tie that I just made, and I want it to go down smoothly. You won't see that anyway. So, okay, I'm going to go ahead and just glue that. I think I am. There we go. Just a little bit of glue. I'm going to stick that right in my tie. And this one on the other side, right in there. Okay, so there we have our little bundle. And I'm going to glue that on. I'm going to use the tape again. This stuff is strong. Okay. So we'll just glue that on. And there we go. There's that part. Okay. Now for the base, I have this little accent piece, and this is from the die set, the same die set. And I love how they put these little tiny pieces in there just to, it always adds so much. It's always in the little things. It's always in the little things. Okay, so I'm just adding a little glue and sticking it right in the middle. Okay, I'm going to cut that off in just a second. And then we have our sentiment tag. I'm going to add right there. Go ahead and glue. Well, I'm going to use the tape again. Well, I guess I'm not going to. Let's see. Okay, we'll use glue. Glue that right over the top. And then I want the sentiment, my heart is filled with gratitude. Okay, I'm going to use the, since we use the soft suede on this wheat stack, I'm going to use soft suede on the sentiment. Okay, you know what? I'm going to stand up so I can see this. Make sure I'm in the center. You don't want to go through all that and then mess up something simple like this. Okay. Now I think I'll trim off this little accent piece. Okay. Then we're going to take these little brushed dots. They're backed dots. They have adhesive on them already and very easy to place. So I'm just going to take a couple of those and put them at the end. Okay, see that? So the front is finished. We'll put that to the side. And then with the designer paper that I've already cut, I'm just going to take that and, excuse me, glue that on the back. And we want that to be centered. I'm going to stand up. Okay. And then I just stamped the one little wheat stalk. Just trying to keep it simple. Okay, we want to make sure we get that in the center. There we go. And then one little sentiment at the bottom. Oh, see how I got the stamping, the ink around the edges? You definitely don't want to do that. Let me wipe that off and do it again. That will leave a ring around your sentiment or stamp, whatever you're using, and I don't think it looks good. Okay. Now we're all clear. All right. We're just going to glue this in this opening. See, isn't that pretty? You could use that as wrapping paper too. Okay, I'm just going to put that right there. And we are finished already. It's so simple and sweet. See that? Also, as I was making this, I thought of little place cards you could make to go with it for Thanksgiving, maybe if you're having a dinner party. I don't know if people do that anymore, but I thought it was cute. Also, I took the envelope and just did a few little stamps in the front and a few little dustings of the little sprays, and I thought that was sweet too. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this, and again, I will put all the information in the description down below, all the catalogs, and with everything that you need to get this done. All right, thank you. Bye.